Hello and welcome to Devotion to Writing, a channel devoted to helping you cultivate a daily writing practice and to realize that you are creative abundance. What I'm offering here in these videos is definitely not limited to writing. I think these tips and strategies can support you, help you sustain any creative practice that you wish to develop. Today, I want to talk about the importance of routines and rituals, and also to give you some examples of routines that famous artists use. What they all share is dailiness. For example, the composer Igor Stravinsky. He worked in his studio every day, went to his studio in the morning to work, and upon entering his studio, before getting to work on his own compositions, Stravinsky would play a Bach fugue or two or three. And this served, I think, to loosen his fingers. I imagine that it also helped him open to listening and feeling, which music requires. The language of music is sound, rhythm, and silence, and playing these fugues, few of these fugues, just shepherded him into that realm of sound, rhythm, and silence. This ritual carried him over the threshold of his regular life, or from his regular life to the realm of creative life, to creativity. The dancer and choreographer Twyla Tharp woke early every morning, she says around 6 or 6:30, dressed, ate breakfast, called a cab to take her to the studio, where she worked out for about 2 hours every morning. Tharp writes in her book, The Creative Habit, that the ritual isn't the workout. It's not the 2 hours she spends working out doing the dancing. It's when she gets in the cab. The cab signals her whole being it's time to transition, to drop into her creative mode. You know, this is a universal theme in the lives of artists, that their daily work is facilitated by rituals and routines. Rituals and routines they bring us to a proper state of observance. And this is, after all, the function of rituals. Think about the rites of passage that are in our daily lives, from weddings to funerals. You know, these occasions are marked by rituals, by performances, songs, readings. They bring us to a proper attitude, to connection with something larger than us, something larger that is within us. So, how do you show up to the page? What supports your creative journey, your writing journey? Do you have a routine? Or do you just expect that you'll switch gears and turn on the creativity by simply opening your notebook or your computer? That's something to think about. How could routine support your creative habit? For me, writing begins way before I actually write. I get up at 6 o'clock, around 6 o'clock. I make coffee. I sit in my chair by the window. I meditate. I listen to something inspiring, perhaps, or I read from one of the books that I have stacked by my desk for the purpose of inspiring me. They're books of poems and novels and whatever I'm interested in. These books rotate, but I also always have my notebook right next to me, so that when I finish reading and meditating, or when I feel moved, I can slide directly into the writing. The ritual of the coffee, the meditation, the reading, delivers me to the creative place. Rituals warm us up. Routines help build writing into our days. That is, routines and rituals help us construct our day around writing and creating, which is important to us. It's vital. We know this, or you know this, or you wouldn't be watching this video to figure out how to cultivate a practice. Routine prioritizes writing and creating over the various responsibilities of our life, right? It gives it a time frame. It says, I'm going to work now amongst all of the other things I have to do in my day. From 8 o'clock to 8:30, I write. All successful artists work. They work at their art. They still have to cook, clean, take the kids to school, pay the bills, even work a job. However, they make time to create. They build a routine. A routine is a choice. We choose to show up daily. We choose to write at a certain time every day and for a certain amount of time. If you want to write, paint, create, then make it part of your day and create a series of small events, rituals, a coffee, a cab, a fugue that usher you to your creative practice and into the realm of creation. Your creative journey will begin with these rituals. You'll be off, and without having to worry about when I'm going to write or how I'm going to write, right? That is another beauty of rituals and routines, is they take care of the when and the how. We know when, 8 o'clock, and we know how. I'm going to have my coffee, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to do a little reading, and then I'm writing. The when and the how are taken care of. So I want to leave you with a prompt, but it's actually more of an assignment. If you don't already have a time, I want you to pick a time that works best for you daily and commit to writing at this time each day. And also commit to writing for a certain amount of time, or at least a minimal amount of time. I'm going to write for 5 minutes. I'm going to do it every day at 8 o'clock in the morning. Or I'm going to do it for 20 minutes every day right before I go to bed. Whatever it is, but be consistent, commit to it. Do it for 1 week. Then do it for 2 weeks. And then keep going. And let nothing stop you. If you want to write, if you want to create, make it a routine. Make it a ritual. This is the way you shape a life. You choose. I will write. I will create. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe. Also, like it. And if you have a friend, someone who would be helped by this, watching this, please share it with them. Let them know that there's a site, a channel that can help them cultivate their daily creative practice. Also, if you want to learn more about my other work, I offer workshops online and in person, and also retreats to places like Italy and Portugal. You can go to my website, devotiontowriting.com. They're all listed there when I'm offering what I'm offering. Also, please follow along on social media, Instagram and Facebook at Devotion to Writing. Thank you again. I hope you write deeply today. I know that you'll write beautifully. Blessings.